Hi. All right, so we're here for what's coming next in your career or within your financial life. Okay. All right, let's get started. So let's start off with this card here. It's in reverse. This is the Ace of Swords. So what's coming up for you in your career? I don't think it's something new. I feel like this is something that you've been already working on. I do think there will be some changes within something you've been working on. So there will be some sort of shift that causes you to think of new ideas or strengthen the current ideas that you already have been working on or that you are working on. So if you're working on a project or if you're working at a certain place, if you're in a certain position, I feel like you're going to stay there, but there will be some sort of improvement or something that needs to be enhanced that you probably have your hands in. And so this is great because it's saying that there will be a sense of stability, at least until your next phase in your career comes. But as of now, I believe that your job and your duty is to focus on perfecting whatever you're doing right now. Figure out what those mistakes are, what the things are that could be better, and really fix and fine tune wherever and whatever you're working on. Okay. The next card here is the King of Wands. Beautiful. So I love seeing this. The King of Wands, especially upright. This is an energy in career where you're not lazy. You are in motion. You are getting things done. And what's so beautiful about the King of Wands is, yes, you have the ability to get things done by being hands-on and actually getting the work done. But what I'm seeing is you also have other people who are willing to do the work with you. And so this is very important because it's saying that you do have support and there's a sense of enthusiasm or just willingness. Yes, that's the word, willingness within your career. This is coming towards you. I do believe that you are going to be this person as far as in charge or someone who has a lot of pull on the people around you within your job. I feel as though you're able to make a team work or bring people together, have people look at you as the leader, even if that's not your position. That's how you'll be viewed within your career or your workspace or the industry that you're in. So we do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this means a lot of things. The first word that I heard was politics, actually. And what's so interesting about this is I feel like if you're in a company or an industry where it's driven by the family members or let's see, like it's passed down by generation, or maybe it's very dominated by a certain ethnicity of people or a group of people, I feel like you're breaking those barriers. I feel as though whatever tradition has been set, you're kind of breaking the mold. You're changing some things up. And so, of course, that will ruffle some feathers. But for some reason, I feel like that's your place. And I feel like that's leading us back to this Ace of Swords energy as well, saying, look, you're in something and it's your job to stay put because you have things that you're going to be ruffling. Like you have to stay put because when you come in, you're changing the whole way of the people, of the company, how things are ran, the politics. You're coming in as a different person, but you're making a mark and it's needed, you know, and it's something you may not even see it that way, but that's what you're doing. You're essentially changing the rules just by being yourself. And so I feel like you're meant to stay in this position because you have bigger responsibilities. And the only way you can really make change is by actually making an impact. And sometimes that means staying where you're at until that job is completed. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I do feel as though if you are concerned with receiving money or it being stable, you don't have to worry about that. You are going to be receiving money, and you also are going to be taken care of with this, career decision, or wherever you're at within your career life. There will be a sense of stability when it comes to your finances. I do feel as though you are going to be receiving um, the finances, and you possibly could be getting a promotion, or you'll just be in a situation where, if you're in sales or something like that, you're able to receive like a decent amount of commission, or like the influx of the money coming towards you is consistent, and it is something that you can have, but not only just have, but you can also kind of spend freely if you want to. Like you can do the things that you want to do. It's not just going to be just taking care of your bills. So the finances are not the issue here at all. So that's great. And last but not least, we do have our major arcana card, which is summing up the totality of this reading. This was in reverse, and so this is kind of, I do feel like, especially since you looked for, a reading about your career, it's because you feel that something is shifting. And I have to be honest with you, the Chariot in reverse to me is saying that there's going to be a lot of challenges and obstacles coming your way within your career. And I think you need to understand that it doesn't mean that you're going to lose the war, but understand that there's going to be a lot of people who may not want to see you win. And a lot of people, because you're ruffling feathers, because you're changing the structure of things, because you're changing tradition, they're not going to like it. They're just not going to like it. And I want you to prepare for that. And the way you prepare for that is making sure that you understand that you are a part of change. You are the catalyst for change right now in your career. You are the representation of change in your career right now. And a lot of people don't like change. You may not even be comfortable with change. And so there's nothing wrong with you being a part of the change, but what you need to understand is, in order for this to work, and in order for you to reach your next level, you need to prepare mentally for what it means to be a part of change. I would even say looking into cardinal signs if you need to understand how change works, looking into the Cancer energy,